Hello and welcome back to another lesson. So, like I said in the previous lesson, that in this lesson we are going to be taking a look at some examples of how spread operators can be used in JavaScript. So, let's dive in. As usual, this is my editor and my browser. So, I'm going to make a an HTML skeleton. The usual way, I want to change the title and call it spread operator. Spread operator. Then inside my body, I will go ahead and make an H1 and call it learning learn spread operator on JavaScript. Then I'm going to refresh my tab so that I can see what I'm working on in the editor. Then I'll make another H2 and call it maybe just spread. No, I'm not going to give it any text. Just let me add an ID of operators to it so I can work with it using inner.html method. So I will make a script tag. I'm going to be using an inline JavaScript, and inside this script tag, so I can make a variable. Let numbers equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you take a look at this, just declare a variable and assign a value to it. If I try to output this, let's see what will be my result. So let me say, okay, let my results equals to numbers. So let me make a way to let us get this in the browser. Get element by ID. Now, if you take a look at the code I just wrote, I think if I refresh, you can see that I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the correct value that was assigned to my variable. Now, to use spread operator, do not forget that in the last lesson, I said it is the use of three dots. That is how you write spread operator in JavaScript. So if I add it to this number like this, let's see, what am I saying? I'm getting an error and the result has disappeared from my page, which means that uh, JavaScript spread operator cannot stand on its own. So it has to be that it is worked on with something else, either an array or with string or function call in JavaScript. So, like the usual way we have been doing, if I try to now make a call to this, I can do something like this. Let's put it in a bracket, as if I'm calling an object. Now, can you see? I am getting what? I am getting an error with this semicolon, even though I'm putting it in a bracket. And that is because the way spread operator works in JavaScript does not allow the variable itself to be called, which means that you cannot use the spread operator on itself. But if I turn this into an array, like changing the brackets into a square bracket, can you see? Now you can see that it has splitted each of my assign variable to my variable declaration to an individual number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see that here I have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 together, but here you can see that it has splitted it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is what spread operator does. It can help you to split your element into an individual one. For example, let's say you are working with an array and you need an element that you need to extract out of that array. Spread operator is one of the way through which you can do that. So in the next lesson, I will show you another example with array, how you can use it to copy array in the next lesson. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.